Hey, my name's Christina, and I've done a whole bunch of videos on things like weight loss and credit and everything else in the world. And today I wanted to do a video on just life in general because everybody goes through life and at a different pace. And I want to ask you if you have plans for your life or if you're just kind of letting life live you. I don't want my life to live me. I want to live my life by design and by a list and figure out what I want out of life instead of what life's going to drag out of me. So if you're feeling kind of like in a slump and you don't know what it is that you want to do, that could be a mixture of a couple different things. It could be because you don't know what you want in life, which is extremely, extremely common. And that's why so many adults today and teenagers are extremely depressed, is because they don't know what they want. They don't know what excites them. They don't know what makes them tick. They don't know what sounds fun. They don't know anything about themselves. And it's really sad because our whole lives were shoved into a little square box, especially by our society that's trying to tell us this is the way you want to think, this is the way you want to live, this is what you want to do, this is what you're supposed to do with your money, this is how much money you're supposed to make, all of these things. So now as adults, we get like totally in a slump because we don't know what it is that we want out of life, and it's so hard to find that once we're lost. So I was fortunate enough to have a conversation with a super awesome teenage guy this last Easter Sunday, and he was in a slump and he couldn't figure out what was going on with life, and he was depressed. I mean, he didn't know why he was getting bad grades, and he didn't really want to get bad grades. He's getting terrible grades. He's acting out. He's getting in trouble, but it all boiled down to one thing. He didn't know what he wanted out of life. He had no direction. He had no list. He had no set of goals. He had nothing to work towards. And when we get there, it's a very dark, empty, depressing place. We feel like we're inside of a box. There's no way to get out. How do I climb these walls? You don't know what it is that people say grab life by the balls. Where are the balls? That's kind of the feeling that we get when we're in that slump. And it all comes down to the same thing. When you don't know what motivates you, then how the heck are you supposed to know how to get motivated to change what you don't like about your life? Well, you can't. So there is this brilliant system called GEMS that actually teaches you about other people, but most people end up learning about themselves. It's like a personality thing. If you've ever taken a personality test and you're into that kind of thing, I highly, highly, highly recommend buying this system called GEMS. But it basically teaches about the 4 different personality types, and there's arguments that there's more than 4, that people have more than one, and blah, blah, blah. And that's great and fine and dandy. All I know is that this works, and it's helped a lot of people that have learned about their personality and about other personalities and been able to communicate with their kids better and communicate with their boss better and communicate with their coworkers better because they understand that not everybody is the same and not everybody ticks a certain way. So like, for example, I have an employee who is the complete opposite of me. She's extremely organized. I'm slow. She's very detail oriented. I'm not. She's great with follow-up. I suck at it. So she really compliments me where I suck. So it's awesome to have somebody like that. But the old me, before I was introduced to how to speak to people like that and how to work with people that are opposite of me, I would have tried to control that. I would have tried to change that, but I've learned to embrace it. I used to grow up thinking that I was a failure because I was disorganized, and I came to realize when I became an adult and I got introduced to really the system that that's just part of my personality. It's just who I am. I can't be great at everything. And being organized just isn't one of my strong points, whereas people skills are. I love people. I love, love, love people. And lots of the people that are super organized people that have everything, perfect, that call themselves OCD or anal or whatever they want to call themselves, those are the people that like to be in a dark corner somewhere that don't like people. So there are certain things that we are good at that we, beat ourselves up over for not being good at other things. So you just got to find what your strong points are. But anyways, the system's called GEMS. It's by Danny Johnson. You can find it on DannyJohnson.com. I think it's brilliant. Now, the reason why I'm telling you about this is because you need to find what motivates you in order to be able to tackle the next obstacle that is holding you back in your life, whether it be your weight, whether it be your finances, whether it be whatever it is. You have to have goals that are going to motivate you and not the person sitting next to you that has a different personality type and things that motivate them, in order for you to actually accomplish the things that you're wanting to accomplish. So if you're sitting right here and you want to learn more about that system so you can figure out what it is that motivates you, I have a link posted below this video. I highly recommend it. Once you figure out what it is, then it'll make life so much easier to accomplish, and it'll make life so much easier because you'll be able to talk to other people that you never would have been able to talk to before, because you'll understand things about them just by talking to them for 2 seconds or looking at them, basically. So it's really awesome. My name is Christina from CoachMeChristina.com. I'd absolutely love to help you with any area of your life that you feel needs adjusting or help, as long as it's something that I have figured out. There's certain things in life that I have not figured out yet, and I promise I will not give you any advice on those things, because I don't want you to land in the same hole that I have landed in those areas. So but if it's something I've figured out and I feel like I can help you with it, I would love to help you with it. My contact information is below this video. I hope that you are enjoying beautiful weather outside, and I hope it's not snowing where you live. And if it is, I'm really sorry. It's really nice here in South Carolina today. Once again, my name is Christina. Have an awesome day. Thanks for watching.